From his earliest days, Richard Stephen Ritchie demonstrated that he had the right stuff to become a successful fighter pilot. At Reidsville High School in his home state of North Carolina, Ritchie became a star both in the classroom and on the football field as a quarterback. After breaking both legs and being told not to play again, a determined young Ritchie rejoined his teammates on the football field. He continued football at the Air Force Academy as a walk-on, before becoming a starting halfback for the Falcons in 1962 and 1963, finishing his football career in the 1963 Gator Bowl. Ritchie graduated from the Academy in 1964 and finished first in his pilot training class at Laredo Air Force Base. He quickly gained a reputation as a brilliant pilot, earning the admiration of the legendary Robin Olds. He displayed a brash confidence in the air and in the locker room, making him the original Maverick. Steve Ritchie's work ethic was unparalleled, as he dedicated himself to flying almost every day, making sure he had a complete understanding of all weapon systems, earning him consistently high-performance evaluations. During his initial tour in Vietnam in 1968, Ritchie flew the first F-4 forward air controller mission and was instrumental in the success of the program, flying a total of 195 combat missions. He returned to the States the following year, earning a spot in the Air Force Top Gun School at Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, and at age 26 became one of the school's youngest instructors ever. In 1972, Ritchie volunteered for a second tour in Southeast Asia, flying the F-4D with the famous 555th Triple Nickel Fighter Squadron. It was during this tour that he would make Air Force history that has never been equaled. In May 1972, during Operation Linebacker, Ritchie shot down his first two enemy MiG-21 fighters. 2 months later, on July 8th, he would knock out two more MiG-21s in a low-altitude dogfight lasting 89 seconds. On August 28, 1972, Ritchie was leading the strike force north of Hanoi when he received radar reports of MiGs closing fast. Choosing to engage from the front quarter, Ritchie converted to a 6 o'clock position, fired a pair of Sparrow missiles, and downed one of the fighters, his 5th victory. Low on fuel, he was forced to give up pursuit on the second MiG-21. Steve Ritchie became the Air Force's only ace pilot of the Vietnam War, and the only American pilot in history to down 5 MiG-21s, ending his service with 339 missions and 800 hours of combat. He was decorated with the Air Force Cross, 4 Silver Stars, 10 Distinguished Flying Crosses, and 25 Air Medals. He retired a Brigadier General from the Air Force Reserve in 1999, lectures nationwide, and flies in air shows to this day. He is among the American Veterans Center's earliest and most loyal friends and supporters.